Greetings, my name is Nurul Hazira Hasbi, together with my group mate Kairin Kalisa and Nur Nabela Natasha. We will be presenting our assignment 4 on managerial business analytics. In question 1A, it requires us to calculate the EMV, EOL, and EVPI to determine what the amount of burger bread should divide stock each week. In the question, we took out the information where the profit is 1 ringgit and the cost is 30 cent. After did the calculation, we found that the highest expected monetary value is 1,410, which is at the stocks of 1,800. So our decision is to choose 1,800 stocks. For the EOL, expected opportunity loss, we choose the lowest cost among these three stocks, and we found out again it is RM210, which is at the stock of 1,800. So the expected opportunity loss is 210. After finding the EVWPI, which is 1,620, we deduct it with the maximum EMV, which is 1,410, and the answer that we get is 210. Therefore, it is shown that EMV has the highest value when compared to EOL and EVPI, whereas EMV is 1,410 and EOL and EVPI is 210 each. D-Bytes should therefore keep 1,800 burger breads on hand every week. From the question, we find that D-Bytes want to decide whether they want to do a market survey or no market survey in order to maximize their profit. First steps is in market survey, where we draw two outcomes, which is predict positive market or predict negative market. Furthermore, in each of the outcome, we draw three choices, which is 50, 100, and 200 stalls, as well as the predict negative market. Furthermore, for the no market survey, we also get three outcomes with three choices in each outcome, similar to the market survey.
Hi, my name is Kairin Kalisa, so I will continue to explain the next question. That is 1C. It is to calculate the reverse probability for the information given by the consultant. We have acknowledged the profit or loss. It will be depend solely on the demand of the market and the economy of the country, which is good market and bad market. And Byte believes that the chance of a good market and a bad market is 50-50, which is the probability. Both are 0.5. So first we take a look at the reverse probability for PPM, which is predict positive market. So the consultant informed Bytes that the probability of a positive market research given a good market is 0.8. That makes positive market in bad market is 0.25. So we can conclude that the prediction for positive market in good market is 0.762, and the predict positive market in bad market is 0.238. Next is scenario for predict negative market. The consultant has also warned Bytes that there are 0.75 chances of having a negative market in bad market, which they also have 0.2 of negative market in good market. So the result of prediction for negative market in bad market is 0.789. So for prediction negative market in good market, it is 0.211. So next question is 1D. It is to calculate the EMV and determine the best decision for Bytes. So as we can see from the decision tree that we have made, the blue line indicates that the decision that the Bytes have to make. We can conclude that the highest EMV is $555,265, and the first decision that Bytes have to make is to conduct the market survey. So decision 2 is if the survey predicted a positive market, Bytes have to choose to open 200 stalls. The second decision is if the survey predicted a negative market, Bytes has to choose to open 50 stalls.
So for my part, I'll be talking about question 2A and 2B. For question 2A, the question asks us to use maximax, maximin, equilibrium method, and minimax get method to determine the lowest cost testing kit to be purchased. So after running the data, the best cost offered, which is Maximax, is China, which is 1 million. For Maximin, which is the best of the worst costs offered, it would be South Korea with 1.5 million. And lastly, for Equally Likely, which is the best of the average priced, for testing kit, would be South Korea with 1.3 million. Other opportunity loss table, as you can see, it is Minimax, which means which country that offers the least amount of opportunity loss. So after running the data, we can conclude that South Korea offers the least regret for the company in buying test kits. Now for question 2B, the question asks us to first do a reverse probability table and then to plot a decision tree. So based on the slide, it's already listed the state of nature, the prediction/scenario, and prior information we got from the question. Next table, it is for the scenario for predicted low retest. So after calculating, we can say that the probability of low retest for predicted low retest is at 0.727. The predicted medium retest at predicted low retest is at 0.164, and the predicted high retest at predicted low retest is at 0.109. The next scenario is the predicted median retest. So after running the data, we can say that the probability of low retest at predicted median retest is 0.192. The probability of median retest at predicted median retest is 0.577, and the probability of high retest at predicted median retest is at 0.231. For this last table is the scenario of predicted high retest. So after running the data, we can say that the probability of low retest at predicted high retest is 0.263. The probability of median retest at predicted high retest is at 0.316, and the probability after doing the reverse probability, we can then plot. So as I have mentioned in the previous slide, after drawing the decision tree, we can finally make the decision. So to conclude, the first decision is choose to do market research. For decision 2, if research predicts low retest, we should choose to buy from China. Second is, if the research predicts median retest, we should choose to buy from South Korea. And lastly, if the research predict high retest, we should choose to buy from, again, South Korea. So that's all from me.